everybody, it's Kimberly. I'm an eternal life student, which simply means human. At the end of the day, that really is the only title that we need. Today, I'm really happy to invite a guest back to us. We have Dane McCormack, who will be here telling us the story about how writing takes us on amazing journeys. And we had already heard part of his journey, but there's so much more to share. Hi, Dane. How are you doing?
Hello, Kimberly. Thank you for having me back on.
Oh, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. So, for our
Absolutely.
new viewers, can you tell them a little bit about yourself? Where you're
Yeah,
from?
yep, 46 years old, had the most amazing childhood down in Tasmania, but I escaped to the mainland to pursue my career and ended up working for several of the world's biggest companies. And
Yes.
yeah, unfortunately, I was diagnosed with cancer back in 2018 and yeah, spent 12 months in hospital. Was given 24 hours to live several times and yeah, lost the toes off my right foot and 20 centimeters of my bowel. But the worst one was the acquired brain injury that occurred when
Right.
bacteria from a surgical wound infiltrated my brain, which caused severe mental problems, so mainly memory, luckily. The analytical part of my brain's largely intact.
Well,
But
that's
yeah, I
good.
lost my long and short term memories. And that's what kicked off my writing journey. So yeah, I'd lost my memories. Well, actually, what happened was that I was in hospital and people were saying, "Oh, you should write about your experience." I had
Hmm.
nothing better to do, so I thought I'd give it a go. And yeah, I got so much benefit out of it because writing about what you're going through helps you understand it better, which helps you
Definitely.
deal with it. Yeah,
You have to
and
slow down and look at it, right?
correct.
Before you just kind of went through fast forward, but now
Yep,
you get to really look at the different pieces of it.
and understand how you're reacting to it and why you're reacting to it and all those kind of things. Yeah. Yeah, it
Definitely.
was so rewarding, and I couldn't remember half of my journey either. So I had really great conversations with my wife and other people, and yeah,
Oh,
amazing.
wonderful.
And
So,
then
did you look at pictures and you talk to people, you said?
I started to think about going returning to work, and everyone's telling me, "You'll be a changed man. You'll be a changed man." I couldn't remember who I was.
Aw.
I thought I'll go write my career story, and I never looked back at my career before. And I've done some amazing things, like converted Chevrolet Corvettes to right-hand drive, and
Wow.
went to the Boeing factory in Seattle, and all sorts of things. Yeah, I never looked at that before.
You
And then,
see
yeah, I
that?
reconnected with people, my past colleagues, and yeah, to see where they went as well. Some of them have been to some amazing places themselves. So that was really cool. And
Wow.
to get some memories recalled and find out what they're up to and everything. Yeah, highly recommend it to everyone. And then
Definitely.
I started thinking about how I created that career and could trace key learnings from my childhood.
Hmm.
I thought I'll write my childhood story as well. why,
Yeah, no,
don't I just,
definitely.
why don't I just put it all together and create my autobiography?
And where can they find that?
That's on my website, my author page, and Kimberly, you'll put that in the comment section of the
Definitely be available in
podcast.
the
Yeah,
comment section. Definitely
and
worth a read, everybody. Very interesting.
yeah, it's
Amazing, amazing life you've lived. So much.
everyone's got a good story to tell, Kimberly. Everyone.
This is true. You know, I agree with that. We're
Yeah,
all walking books, right?
correct.
But you've actually taken the time to look through the book and the different chapters of your life, which is lovely.
Correct. Correct. I'm still updating it, by the way, as I remember new things.
Yes. And your journey is still going on. You have a lot of different things you've been doing. Um,
Correct.
okay, so um, explain. I know writing is, you say, takes you on amazing journeys, right?
Of
And
discovery and recovery. Yeah,
yes. And you recommend people to go and kind of take that journey themselves. How do you think it will help them?
it will help them by understanding themselves better.
Okay.
If you understand who you are and what you've done, that'll help you decide where you're going.
True, true.
Yeah.
And a lot of times people don't remember why they even started, right?
Correct. Correct. We all just charge through life. That was me.
Yeah,
Forward, forward, forward. Don't slow down. Don't look back.
yeah.
Yeah, no, it's rewarding.
And how much things have you changed now that you've looked through it? Uh, I know life has changed. I understand that. But with
Yep.
all the information that you have, it seems as though you're still the same man. You still have the same goals of just doing what you can to have a good life.
Yeah, but that it's given me more confidence to do that because I've
Yes.
looked back on why I'm doing that. And yeah,
And I know your parents were a big influence on you as well, correct?
absolutely. Yeah.
Yes. And by going backwards and looking through some of that, you learn more of why they helped
I am
people.
how I am, yeah, and why that's important. And yeah, that gives me confidence to when I go forward that I can continue on the problem
And you
solving I
have
taught
a
me.
favorite quote?
I am master of my fate. I'm captain of my soul.
Yes. Anytime I hear that, you immediately come to my mind. I hope you know that. And it's funny, I've heard it a couple times this year. So it's a very strong one. Now, explain why that one is important to you.
Yes, it's from the mighty poem Invictus by William H. Henley. It was profoundly inspirational during my cancer journey.
Yes.
Out of the night that covers me, black as pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I've not winced, nor cried aloud. The bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloodied, but unbound. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade, and yet the menace of the years finds, and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul.
Yes, you are.
Thank you.
So, Captain,
Where to
where
next?
are you going nowadays? What is
I'm
the
writing.
current journey?
I'm writing creative non-fiction history with a personal connection. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, I dig into places that I've been and activities that I've done and look at the history of that because it's helped shape me. So understanding what's helped shape that helps to understand myself better. Yeah,
No, that's amazing. So,
yeah,
you've become quite the writer, huh?
absolutely, absolutely. They can't stop
And
me.
now, what are you finding is your favorite thing about writing?
It's just the exploration. You
Yes,
never know where you're going to end up, but it's always a cool place. The
definitely.
story, the story tells itself eventually.
This is
Yeah,
cool. It's funny how it works out like that. It really does kind of unravel by itself. It guides
correct.
you. You're not guiding it, it guides you.
Yep,
Would you agree?
correct. Listen carefully, and you'll go amazing places.
Yes.
You'll learn so much about all sorts of things. Yeah,
Yes, definitely. And especially if you're talking with other people, all the extra feedback and
correct,
that's what guides you. Actually, that's what will help guide you into the different directions because you
correct.
may have one path, but someone else now is giving you a different path.
Yeah, and when you hear that you've helped guide other people as well, that's just as rewarding. Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
You've helped other people. Yeah.
Yes. Speaking of helping other people, I know that you now have a brain injury support group, correct?
Yes, starting one in Canberra. There wasn't one around. Well, there used to be, but it lapsed. So I'm re-kicking it along, and I'm working with Synapse, the Australian Brain Injury Support Group,
Oh, that's wonderful.
organisation. They've been wonderful. Yeah, helping me out, setting it up, and everything. So it's
And
going to
it's
be really
not just
good.
for the brain injury sufferers, it's also for the carers too, correct?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, the brain injuries affect everyone around you. So yeah,
Yes. Oh, that's
and
amazing.
they're so hard to understand. So it's good to get together with people who do try to understand it. Anyway, I don't even really understand it very well. So
The
talking with other
brain is
people who also have
complicated.
it's way complicated. Our brain doesn't understand itself very well.
I know, right? So, have you had any group sessions yet with other people?
First one next week.
Really? That's
Yep,
wonderful. And
absolutely.
that also we can put in the comments so people who are interested could do it.
Absolutely.
Perfect. Now, is this only an in-person thing? Can anyone do it via Zoom or
Our Synapse have a wonderful Zoom
oh,
support group. Yeah,
perfect.
absolutely.
Okay, great. And what are some other things that you are working for with this group and with your writing? I mean, you've got a lot going on. You've just created a whole support group.
Yeah.
That's not a simple task.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping that we can use that to help other people understand brain injury a bit better.
Wonderful. Now, are you going to use your writing as a tool to teach others how it can also help?
Yeah, it's one of the tools for sure. Yeah,
Okay.
but we learn by different pathways, don't we? There's visual and writing and spoken, and yeah, you need to use all of those things, especially when you have a brain injury.
Definitely. Oh, wonderful. So, um, we have, let's see, you've got your books that you're working on, you have your blog that you're working on, you have a
Yep,
support group that you're working on. Is there anything else? Have I missed anything?
I do a little bit of work in there too.
You're a little bit busy there.
Yep. Can't afford to
and
be too busy though.
and you also you're working still for another company, correct?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
So you're doing all of this
Yep.
while working too.
With the brain injury, yep.
Yeah. So it shows you that it can be done, right?
Absolutely.
And I think
Absolutely.
that's what people need to understand. Just because that you may have had an injury, it doesn't mean that you have to stop living. It means that there's still other things available to you.
There's always things to do, and writing helps you discover those things, yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Helps you explore different pathways and
Right. And that's just it. Your support group, I think, will be so helpful for others too, to realize
yeah,
that, you know,
correct.
you'll be a perfect example to explain to them, hey, look at all these things that I'm doing. You know, it'll be great. I really appreciate that you're doing this. This is important for people to know. And like you said, you didn't have it available in your location, correct? You used to, but then it went away, so you created a new one. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, do you know if there's other support groups that I guess are international or all around that maybe do they have any type of conventions or things like that?
Synapse run in person
Okay.
and online groups around Australia, yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
absolutely.
That's great. So, okay, the first one is next week, you said?
Correct?
Okay, great. And are you ready?
Absolutely. As
Awesome.
ready as I'll ever be.
That would be great. I would love to actually follow up again because you just don't stop. You keep on going to
Sure.
find out what happens later on down your journey.
I'll
And
be delighted to let you know, Kimberly.
it would be wonderful. Okay, so it's actually almost time to end our podcast. It went pretty quick, believe it or not.
Yeah,
So I just wanted to give you the heads up and let you know if there's anything you would like to share with everybody. We still have a couple minutes left. Um, so we talked about your podcast, we talked about your books, we talked about your blog, we talked about your support group, we talked about you being amazing.
thank you.
And so, is there what is something that you would like to tell people who are either a working on something in life that writing might help them, and
Yeah,
how?
look, writing helps in all areas. So yeah, just start writing. Don't think about stuff. Just start writing. I said that story will tell itself. If you just start making some notes. That's all I did when I was in hospital. I just start making some notes and it
Mhm.
started to come together and yeah.
I think that's one thing that I found with people. They're like, oh, I don't know what to write, so they don't
You don't
even
know
know.
where to start. It doesn't matter where
Exactly.
you start.
Exactly. You could start at the end and go backwards.
I did. I
In the
started with my
middle or
career. I
the
went back to my
front.
childhood.
Just start it, right?
You
Even
can
if it's just
reorganize it later.
even if it's just the title.
I don't even need that.
But yeah, no. I mean, how many things have you written? A lot,
A lot.
right? A
There's a
lot.
lot to read. It's a celebration of everything important in my life, and I got a lot to
Exactly.
celebrate.
Yes. So that's what it is. And the beauty of it is you can go back and you can reread it again, right?
I do that all the time.
And if somebody wants to know a little bit about you, you could say, "Hey, read this. This will give you a little peek." Right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'd love to hear from other people if they read my stories and have done similar things or been similar places. Yeah, I'd love to hear from them.
Definitely. Okay, so I'm going to end our podcast, okay? I'm going to tell
Thank you,
everyone to
Kimberly.
please like and subscribe. Please put comments. We would love to hear from you. You will
Absolutely.
definitely see a lot of different links to blogs and books and support groups and on and on and on. So please check each thing to see what you are interested in. I would say all of them are very interesting to check out. And if you have any questions, you can put it in the comments, and I would definitely have Dane reach out to you.
Absolutely.
We appreciate you taking the time to listen to us.
I appreciate you having me.
Thank you so much again. I enjoy
Thank
having
you.
you here. All right, everybody, thank you.